when you play Demoman, do you want to have a really strategic, tactical advantage over the enemy team, laying traps everywhere, waiting for them to walk through it, getting all that really cool stuff done? Or do you want to get right up in their face, quick detonations, fast charge times, and snipe them down with sticky bombs? Well, depending on which one of these you want to do, there's a sticky launcher for you. We're not going to talk about the Scottish Resistance because, yeah, it's the Scottish Resistance. But first, let's talk about the stock sticky launcher. The stock sticky launcher is simple. It's the stock weapon. It's going to be good in most all situations. It's like that girl you can ask out, and she'll say yes. You'll have a good time. Maybe you'll have another date, but it won't be easy to hold up. You'll have to put some work in. Meanwhile, the Quickie bomb launcher is like that one girl who is a bombshell, really. You'll ask her out and you'll have a wild time, but it won't be anything stable. The sticky bomb launcher has 8 shots, it has a maximum ramp up damage of 144 and a minimum damage of 60, and it does less damage the further away you are from the explosion. We all know that. But the big difference between the two is how long it takes to charge. The sticky bomb launcher takes 4 seconds to charge compared to the Quickie bomb launcher's charge time of 2. And the activation time of the stickies is 0.7 seconds for the sticky launcher and 0.5 seconds for the Quickie launcher, making it effectively easier for the Quickie launcher to snipe enemies from a distance, also given its added stat of increased damage as the further you charge it. So, the Quickie bomb launcher encourages you to shoot your stickies from a long distance and try sniping people with them, essentially, while the sticky bomb launcher encourages you to lay down a trap, because the big downside of the Quickie bomb launcher is you can't lay traps. Your stickies disappear within 4 seconds of you laying them. They just kind of fizzle away and don't do anything. Now, let's talk about situations here. When is the sticky bomb launcher better than the Quickie bomb launcher? Because neither of them are truly better than the other, like most weapons in Team Fortress 2. The things are situational. The sticky bomb launcher is obviously better in a more reserved atmosphere. So if you're going to be playing a lot more passively, you're going to be using the sticky bomb launcher. So you can fall back, lay traps, have someone hopefully walk into them and get a drop on someone. While the Quickie bomb launcher is more suited for an aggressive playstyle. If you want to get in there, if you want to lay quick traps. Now, obviously, neither of these are going to be extremely good at dealing with enemies in close range, because you have to lay it and wait for it to arm. The sticky bomb launcher might be better at dealing with scouts if you lay one down and wait for them to step on it, but the Quickie bomb launcher may be better if you lay one down quickly underneath them because of the faster detonation time. And I mean, it's only 0.2 seconds faster, but that's a lot of time when you think about it. Now, which one of these weapons is better, you might ask? Well, like most items in Team Fortress 2, neither one is better than the other. The sticky launcher is the stock weapon, so it's never gonna be bad. It's gonna always be reliable and dependable in most all situations. The Quickie launcher is extremely good in situations where you don't have time to lay a trap and you need to put out damage fast. Or even though it has a lower max damage than the sticky launcher, it has a higher damage output and damage per second because you can put out more stickies. But you have to be a lot more accurate with them because you can't wait for someone to step on them for as long as a normal sticky launcher. So in most situations, your sticky launcher is going to be better, but the Quickie launcher definitely has its place in any kind of play. And I would encourage you to use the booties with the Quickie launcher because in my own experience, the Quickie launcher serves itself as a primary weapon, much like the sticky launcher does for the Demoman, except the Quickie launcher gives you a lot more offensive abilities in the sticky launcher. Because of the faster arm time, because of the faster charge speed, you can be a lot more offensive with it and you don't have to play as reserved as if you just had a sticky launcher. And the extra health and movement speed from the booties is incredibly good for the Demoman. First off, you move faster. You move faster than most basic classes. And you also have more health. You start off with 200 health, so you can be buffed up to 300, making you even harder to take out, which gives you more health so you can be aggressive. You can get in there more. You can sticky jump more, actually, because a sticky jump does a minimum of 45 damage whenever you use it and all that stuff. But I would say the Quickie launcher definitely serves its role, and it's incredibly fun to play with. And I know a lot of, not many, but a good number of competitive Demomen use it, like in premiere in Europe. And I think it's really cool to see something other than the stock being used. Them utilizing something new. And even though it takes away the Demoman's ability to trap, it still gives you this incredible, like, offensive capability that the Demoman usually doesn't have. Because, Demoman is totally a defensive class, not, one of the highest damage outputting classes in the game. But, whatever. Yeah, and that's all I really have to say for today. So stay golden.